So if you worried about winning and losing, then you might well
Yeah,
go play by yourself.
yeah, worried about winning. I always,
Shit, gotta play it to learn what to do.
it's just like goddamn, what's the name? Regular shit, regular playing. What you now
Yeah,
doing
bro, but
now?
we only played it one time.
K3N K3n, bro. We not football heads around
We
here.
ain't taking it that damn serious.
I'm a
We
bas-
gonna
2K19,
try and
play
win.
it,
I'm
play
a
Shit,
it.
we
basketball
ain't finna
head,
be
bro.
hearing all this shit.
You hear me? I'm a
Yeah, I hear you.
basketball. I'll just go hard on this for this month when I won't play this shit. Goddamn, when 2K
I'm
come
about to.
on.
This shit taking all goddamn day anyway. I'm about to just tune into your broadcast. Is that your broadcast?
Yeah, hit the subscribe button when you come.
All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. My
You
game
got
ain't over.
89 wide receiver. I wish I can use that motherfucker.
All right, what you gonna be? You gonna be the offensive dude, the
Yeah,
quarterback?
let me see. Just join. Let me see your overall right quick. What it is?
My
Y'all see?
defense good.
Well, what's your defense?
I could be the defensive dude.
So that'll be offense.
My offense, I got Michael Vick.
I got Michael Vick. Oh, I would get Russell Wilson back
Nigga, do you know
too.
how to be the quarterback?
Yeah,
Or nigga, you ain't gotta be the quarterback. Nigga, I'll be the quarterback.
but y'all don't play. That's what you say. Y'all just playing for fun. Nah, I got it.
I play football.
That's what I was just telling y'all niggas. What the fuck? If you
But
play
I ain't
football,
finna be all like, if shit fucking up, I ain't finna be all like, oh man, all that shit. Just wanna play.
oh, come on, we're gonna rock.
You already in there, PC?
Yeah,
All right, I'm loading up. What role I'm gonna be? The defensive coordinator?
nigga.
I'm already in there, what?
Yeah, it don't matter which one of y'all be. Y'all both 77.
I'll be the defensive captain.
PC go to head coach. No matter which one of y'all be. Y'all both 77.
I'll be the defensive captain.
PC go to head coach. Let's go. Let's rock, man.
Oh, nigga, you got the slow Michael Vick.
They still have burned somebody.
You should play with my Michael Vick. My nigga faster than them.
What's your overall, Michael Vick?
He's 79, 80. But he fast. And I got Marshawn Lynch.
I'm gonna go make some more food. I'm fat as fuck and I'm hungry as fuck. I'm just kidding. I'm not fat, but I be fat. I'm hungry as hell though.
Welcome to the
I'll be right
NFL
back,
on
y'all.
EA Sports. With me as always, Charles
I
Davis.
got the
And Charles,
87
we
Michael
look at a
Vick.
matchup like this. It's
Yeah,
really
they
the
got the
running
fast
backs
one.
that may take center stage here today.
And
We
in
like the
today's football, they're
blitz.
still valuable,
Now
not
what
just as
plays on
runners,
defense?
but
Let's
guys who
get
can
it.
catch the ball as well.
Hit a lot
It's
of
really
people
the
on the field
number
because
of
remember your
touches
players
that
kind of
determines things
slower
these
to theirs.
days.
Who kicking it out? You?
Yeah.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go from Oakland. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
Bitch. Don't be just pushing circle, clicking on people. On the like
Nigga,
when
I
they
know. That's
no,
you.
I'm talking about everybody when they throw it. You feel me?
We finna go 3-4 blitz.
Yeah, just show the play, watch your zones.
0 blitz.
We can see it.
I'm the D tackle. I'm Jonathan Suits. Come here, nigga. That's me, boy.
That's it. And you know they coming out passing. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I know. I'm going
Hey,
corner.
hit the subscribe button for me, yo. You nasty.
Under smoke. Pressing.
You get coins for this too, bro. And shit, packs. You rank and everything.
Hey, y'all blitz. She blitzing PC. Go
You
get
know
the
they
quarterback.
passing, why?
Yeah, it's a passing defense. You got to blitz. It's covering that, bro. Why you ain't follow the program?
Because if I would have did that, he would have had it, bro.
Bro, the safety was right there. That was motherfucking. Bro, follow the lines.
Only 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Watch Michael Vick.
Yeah, that's why I said they got the fast Michael Vick.
I got a spy on him though. See? Don't click on him. Let him get him. Right leg.
Good one. Good one. I damn sure about to click on him too. Regular play.
Who gonna run it?
Me, but it might be a fake. I always do a regular play.
Man, ain't gonna be no fake. Block PC.
If y'all don't know how to be a running back, y'all, I'm a good running back.
Man, shit, how you gonna be the running back and the quarterback?
I'm just saying, because you can. But I'm just saying, y'all don't know how to run.
Man, I don't know how to run, bro. I just want to block.
Yeah, all right, let me. PC? Yeah. Let me run the ball if you don't know how to run, bro.
I'm blocking. Look at that shit, nigga. Look at that hole I made, nigga. Look at that hole I made, though, nigga. I opened that hole
Listen,
up.
bro.
Man, watch that shit, man. Nasty, I'm that tight end.
Hey, be quiet, bro. Right there. Hold on. Hey, bro. As soon as I hand you the ball, PC, that's when you gotta hit R2. That's when you get the speed burst. Y'all wanna run? Never mind.
Look at me.
I just getting it first, bro. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, y'all. PC, that's not a dude, bro.
I'm coming back, baby. I took out.
What you doing?
Trying to catch me, motherfucker.
You can, oh my. I know, but damn, yo, you cannot. You right. Damn, bro. Y'all don't gotta run a route, just get open.
You ain't see me, bro. I stopped wide open for you. Sorry, I got defense for that.
That's my bad, y'all. That's my bad.
Coming over the storm.
Nasty, you hit that subscribe button?
Great.
That little heart.
Look at your line. Watch the pass. Get him. Damn, again.
I'm trying to flip him, just like I did that.
Man, you missed the sack and the tackle.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, start the offense. But you typically run out a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football up and catching that ball.
Come on, stop switching to me on all the tackle.
I thought I switched to the quarterback. Yeah, but I thought I switched to the dude on the quarterback. He hit, what's his name? They switched him to the cornerback. I was going for a sack, that's me.
You need to just stick to one nigga, bro. Just pick one nigga, bro. Don't be switching our niggas.
I got you. But listen, bro, listen. When you know they passing it, hit a lot of people on the field, bro. You put a one-on-one coverage.
Shit, my niggas don't have look.
This field a few yards into the end zone.
I'm blocked. Ooh, somebody got a drop.
The Madden legends heading
Hey, Pete, whoever run it, bro, as soon as I give it to you, that's when you gotta hit R2, bro.
I'm blocked. I'm blocking, nigga. Look at that block. McNasty, watch that block, boy. I'm the tight end. Watch that block.
Don't want to run it?
Now I'm gonna run to the outside. Watch. I'm blocking.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
PC the ghetto tail.
Good shit, PC.
Marshawn Lynch.
See her out, kill her out, lay him down.
You need a touchdown, bro. Well, I'm a tight end. I'm gonna go up and cut in. Sit down in the zone. I'm not open. I'm not open. I'm open now.
I try to hit square, yo. Fuck. I hate left-hand quarterbacks. I gotta get rid of Vic.
Push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second.
I'm gonna get open in the middle. Oh no, yeah.
Come on, get it. Should cut in, bro. Damn.
Alright, look, Carl Covert. Let me be Mike. Oh no, it ain't too many yards.
Bro, I had to do it, bro. I had him.
It's a zone. I'm open.
I better get sacked.
That was a good throw. Yeah, I'm gonna count that.
No, it wasn't. I just got it. I said it. This shit bullshit.
You want me to be the quarterback, bro? I know how to run with that. Wish you had the fast.
You can't be the quarterback. I can't switch off on.
Oh.
You got it. I can't switch off the quarterback.
Stop switching to every nigga, bro. You hard on the niggas. They ain't making no touches. Why are you doing this? Niggas attacking by himself. You blitzing all out.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Them one plays burns, bro.
They burn us because you switching with niggas ain't making no tackles. Stick on your nigga and make a tackle.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and 11.
Alright, I'm gonna zone it up.
Y'all know how to do the wide receiver cuts, right? When y'all run the routes. Hold R1 and move the right analog left and right. You know how you do the cuts.
Look at the service, the zone. Watch your zone. Dick in the run. Get him. Good shit, bro.
Good shit.
Oh, I got it.
Good shit. I fumbled that bitch nigga, y'all.
Good shit, boy. Good shit. There you go. Stick with one nigga.
See it, pop, lay him down.
Oh, let me get on the tight end so I can block. Oh, come on, man. I'm just going straight. Damn, they won't even let me go. Yeah, run that hoe, nigga. What the fuck you doing? Run the ball. Get us some yards. That's first down. If you got 3 or 4 yards, that's cool.
All right.
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success.
There you go. First down, nigga. Get it. I'm blocking, nigga. All the way, nigga. Yeah. There you go. Another player experience. Get on the tight end off the block. Oh, shit. My bad.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
I got you, man.
I can just tell you,
Who the fuck am I? Nigga. I'm a G, nigga. I'm a G, nigga.
What's up?
Good shit.
See it out, lay him down. You can go to one.
I'm a fullback.
Don't be the fullback.
Running to the outside.
Nah, hell nah, bro. That shit tricky, bro. It's my week. Trying to run it in.
I'm in the zone. Throw it away.
I shouldn't have threw it away, bro. I shouldn't have fucking threw it away. Nigga dropped on the ground. Nigga dropped on the ground.
Yeah, shit. Fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna go sit down right in the zone.
Hey, what two time y'all line about this
X. Touch him, nigga.
That's how I do it. All you do is held L2, that's how you turn around like that, bro. Linebacker strike.
Nigga, you find a real football player out there, nigga.
Let's go, bro. Good shit. Boy, you would have fucked that up right there, bro.
Just don't keep switching every nigga on the kickoff, nigga. Let the motherfucker do the tackle.
You're right.
Alright, we ain't gonna sell out on D. We gonna go to the nickel.
Look, all I'm asking, bro, once we get them, you know they passing, go to quarters, dimes, hit zones up there. You know they doing.
I got the defense, just make the tackle, bro. My defense ain't been fucked up. I'm pitching us in defensive game. Playing this shit. I know it's a passing game. One linebacker blitz. Get in there.
Okay, now here it go, right here, bro. Here it go. Go to quarter or something, bro.
I got this, bro. I'm still blitzing, but it got coverage. Just trust the coverage,
yeah,
bro.
Exactly. You can do it. You can blitz on quarters and shit. Dimes. Exactly. Oh my God.
Let Ray Lewis do his own thing. We good. Blitz.
Told you, don't do that, man. One man.
He almost picked that shit.
Don't do that.
31.
Bro.
31, bro. Let's get the stop.
Bro, I done been through games like this, bro. Just please, bro. On plays like that, just go ahead and don't play. Then go back to what you was doing. That's all I'm asking.
Alright, I just got the 2 linebackers blitzing. We got 5 defensive backs, bro.
I don't care on shit like this. I'm just talking about no passes.
It's a pass. Oh, we both did. Hit him. Good shit.
Man, bro, you don't listen, bro. You don't listen, man. You keep doing that shit, bro.
What the fuck is you saying? Bro, I quit this shit, man. Fuck you, man.
This shit, bro.
Don't talk to me, bro. You bullshit ass.
This nigga, bro. Trying to win the game.
Nigga, you, nigga.
That's all I'm asking. Good
You
shit, man.
missed the tackle first, then I missed the tackle.
This is a good play right here. This is a good play. That's all I'm asking. You know they about to throw it. We're about to interception right here. Interception right here.
tackle.
That's all I'm
2
asking.
seconds, they going for a field goal.
You feel me? Let him go for the field goal. Fuck it. But
I'm waiting for the coaches. Now they going forward.
okay, well, good shit. Do
I'm
the
gonna put the cover 2.
Cover 3.
So with 2 ticks
Oh, they going for the field goal.
It might be a fake. Yeah, it might be a fake. That's a smart thing.
All right, we head number 3.
All right, that's good, bro. All you gotta do is listen, though. I ain't trying to let you run your. I'm gonna let you run your deep. Just listen on those plays. Yeah, we got you, PC. Just execute. We got you.
I'm blocking. I'm gonna go block Clowney for you. Hit you with that nigga. Watch out, Clowney. See, I blocked that nigga. I blocked Clowney for you. But the other nigga hit you. That nigga too slow to be running the loop. Well, who's he slow to be?
When a game is within striking distance like this.
The running play.
PC, get on the running back. Good shit, man.
They to the outside. That's his shit.
Nice way to get back up there.
I'm running the block.
I know, I got you, bro. Let me get this first. Get off the running back on this play. Get off the running back.
I'm gonna go to the first down mark and sit down.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn it up.
Come on, baby. We got faith in defense, though. We're gonna punt it, all right?
Good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display.
I'm gonna smash this nigga.
You had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is brought in at the 20.
Come here, nigga. I told you I'm smashing something.
Do your play, bro, but when you know we get a good play, they passing it, go to the importance, all right?
I'm gonna be less aggressive right now.
Nah, I mean, do you make them pass? Do you aggressive, but when you know it, that's when you take. Okay, they coming out passing. Okay, right, you did right here. Interception.
Gotta get some pressure on the quarterback.
Don't. That's what I'm talking about.
He dropped it, huh?
I know. I hit him.
Yeah, he dropped this shit. I'm gonna send a little heat.
They coming back out there.
All right. Cover 2-man spot.
All right.
That's the spot. Let him be the spot. Get off him.
That's me. I'm spying. And go in the middle.
No, nigga.
Drop that shit. I was gonna say, yo. One more down, y'all. One more down. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Teamwork, man.
Just send a one linebacker. Man, push, man, push. Sorry, being in that
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, let the safeties do their own thing.
Oh my God.
Good shit.
Oh my God.
Stop trying to hit stick everything, don't get the regular tackle.
You're right, it's a habit though. That's my bad.
That's short the marker by just a yard, leaves them with a big manageable 2nd and 1.
What you think they doing? Running it? Close up line.
Stage of the game, the runs down was a little bit out because most of them just come through the air. But in a sense, it just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Good call, man.
Hey, you know they about to pass it now.
It's a loss of 2 there going on 2nd down.
Go in the middle.
Quarter, you put a lot of people in the field.
Find the place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
They ain't throwing it deep. That's why I got the cover 2. Watch the run. Slide over, PC. To the left.
Completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And next teammate used to tell me all the time.
No
matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, where the blitz is coming from, where's the
still sitting one. Let the blitz be his own.
That wasn't the primary target.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Yeah, he almost burnt them, but switch that play up.
Man, he did it. You got to stop, bro.
Right here, 2 or 3 niggas open.
If he didn't have the heat on him, he would like that.
They going for it.
Nah, they going for kicking. They're kicking it.
Bro, always pick a regular play, bro.
Bro, you got the offense, I got the defense, bro. They stole touchdown. Now we need to score a touchdown. I did my job.
That keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. Happy and full turnovers. One team, we kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board, we did stretch out a little.
I'm gonna block. Oh, I'm blocking early after that. I'm blocking. Look at that block, nigga. Come on, man. Look at that. I'm still blocking. Trying to throw me to the side. See that shit, McNair? Yeah. I see that. I'm out there putting his work, man. I'm a little bit late, so I'm probably about to see all that back. I already know. Oh, shit. All right, I'm giving Graham a run to the right.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ooh, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I seen PC.
Nigga, I was wide the fuck open. Watch that shit, nigga.
PC was open too, but this nigga did it.
I was wide the fuck open for a touchdown.
Call that your icon, bro. Call that your icon, bro.
Alright.
Come in.
That's not it.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally let him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Try to get it to Woods.
Sorry, I didn't stop. They running, so we blitz. Oh, they passed it all over. Watch Mike D.
Oh my God.
Who switched to the safety, bro?
Man, it's open, bro. Everybody is
Keep saying, oh my God.
3-4 touchdown. touchdown difference, maybe the other way.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Hard to believe that they are trailing late in this game.
Now here's Vic. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you take it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back to 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out now come the Legends.
No gain on the play, second down.
When this defense continues to give them fits, they just can't get really anything going on in can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Flushed out right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards is the pick up there for number 17. First down. Force down to his left. It's all done by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken deep in territory. And a huge play that time. 46 yards.
On any given pass, but you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here's a Johnny. Johnny, skipping around 19 yards out. And Madden Legends draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really solid job. Walsh has the extra point. And now things get more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
To the game, and someone is sitting here that the data says that the team's expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of number. When the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 100% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Again, it's McCoy. It goes as a gain of 8, it moves the chains.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
This one down about the 27. A gain of 3, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
Down to about the 24-yard line. And now whistles blow here, play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This field a few yards into the end zone. And they will turn this one, go down the knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll look to throw the first down. Flush to his right. This is intercepted.
This is disappointing, but you have to go broke here down 2 scores. So that pushes you into what you definitely want to make. I think this interception is going to pretty much run into this one.
That should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. Rolling to his left. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
The ball blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This is a 33-yard attempt. until then, this game's over. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep my healthy, so it doesn't matter.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take steps.
Guys beat the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. It's Young on first down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Eric Armstead able to drop him for a loss of 4. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Here's Steve Young on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to work. And he'll be
I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Coleman. And he's got some space here. And it's a touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 26 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On third down, Vick being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. First down throw for Young. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Young on first down. The 20.
What the fuck, bro?
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Coleman now. And he will have a touchdown. Kevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Vick on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quan Alexander coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. From the gun, Vick. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Here goes Vic on 4th down. Buying time to his left. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 3rd.
You ride for me. How could they change it for me? Let's go, baby.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good start in field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
There's Newton now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It was funny during the draft process. Someone said to me, well, whoever takes Christian McCaffrey, as it turned out it was Carolina, how are they going to use him? Is he going to be an every down back? Is he going to be a third down guy? They're going to use him in the slot? I mean, what are they going to do with him? And I just said, yes.
All of that.
No doubt about it. This kid can do it all.
And he did a nice job there out of the backfield to pick up the first. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah,
After they change it for me.
Introduced himself with authority on that play.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Back to throw, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down. Flushed out right.
What? Come on, man.
Too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And it's 3rd down.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone will pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bruce Irvin able to run him down for a loss of 18 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
How could they change up on me?
In his own end zone, it's Carr. It's hauled in by Jared Carr. And he's going to get this one all the way up past the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Carr to throw on 2nd down.
Oh my God. This shit is so fucking stupid, bro.
Across the 35. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
How could they change up on me?
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now Newton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Being chased out left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open.
Shit so
Nice
stupid,
job
bro.
by the defense not getting out of their lanes.
And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And now here come the Raiders. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On second down, here's Carr. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Now Carr on the bootleg, escaping the pressure right. And the hit.
Wow, man, they're trying to cheat me right
It's
there.
incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So on fourth down, there's Johnny Townsend to punt it. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's Johnny Townsend to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down now. And that'll do it here. So get up to about the 28-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I thought in the 5
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
This is Harris. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep and got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Carr now on first down. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Kuechly, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets
Up in the streets, I didn't see so many.
We talk about players blitzing all the time. Off and left, and sometimes call just straight ahead pick.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. K1 short in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a third and long. Here's Carr to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Into a double team. Intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Golden. They find some open field there.
Nazi, my bone ain't coming back.
That's it for the first half.
I'm
2
a
more
lead.
quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And able to get this one across.
Fuck, I didn't get that shit.
Before he's brought down. The Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reward. First down, they run with Lynch. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Off the bootleg. Carr on the move to his left.
Give me that, bitch.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by
How could they change up on me? How can it be anything with me? I had the shit. What I'm saying?
Did I just say what I thought I saw? Did I just say?
It's feeling on me. Don't get the open Raiders up on me. What I'm saying?
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream. I had to be that player. I just never was.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes a really good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving a touchdown.
After they change up on me.
Devin Funches, 33 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes our score 17-0. Gano out to kick this one away. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Raiders. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short in there to get him his 2nd sack now in the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Dalton Jackson picks it. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Newton on first down. Steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as the scrambles.
And that's it. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. In a 3-4 defense there, and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they've got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? You know, he didn't eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Oh, nowhere?
Able to drop
this nigga scrambling is crazy.
And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Panthers send out Michael Polardi to kick it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he's taken down before getting this across midfield. He just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They keep it with Penny on first down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Heard it.
40 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Janikowski good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Is Janikowski. shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll buy some time right. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing is Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Newton again. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So they went 2 yards in the wrong direction on the last pass play, and now it's 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Penny, a first down carry. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Penny. Open space inside the 10.
That shit's stupid, bro.
Seattle. again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Blair Walsh now, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at 14-yard line. This across the 15 to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now Marino looking to throw on 2nd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now look at 56.
Now Marino operating with 3rd and long. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Here we go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On 2nd down, Marino. In traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Vic readies to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Strahan in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Returnable now for Woodson. It's a down 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
What you mean? That's it? No, I'm straight, brother. That's it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to
Come on, man, get my pick. That's some bullshit. I do one play.
Trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Detroit! Here we go now. Blue,
Second and 10 now. Marino. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Marino will look to throw on first. This is
This shit keep being open.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Marino. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. 3rd down.
One more play.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Marino. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So 1st and 10.
What's your overall on defense? Go to quarter dimes or something, bro. They keep getting burnt on this shit. The quarters down prevents.
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. His throw incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
What's your overall on defense?
Sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost.
Jerry, what's your overall on defense?
Winning, and in this case, the ball is batted right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Marino once more. Now he'll double underneath to his running back complete. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd.
Is you doing the same formation, Brody?
But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
Now Marino, good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
All right, man, I got to come on.
To a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point, so field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
What I'm saying.
It's now set to come back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And they'll try the ground.
Ah, he missed a good one, though. What is the old boy doing?
So the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second
Don't get.
down.
What's up, Tyson Jones?
Not much happening
Hit the
there.
subscribe button for me.
There might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Fuck yeah, YouTube, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now that last play call.
On third down, Vic. Escaping the pressure right.
Go back, turn around, go. What is this nigga doing, bro?
This will go deep right sideline. So
Y'all some stupid niggas, bro. What the fuck?
get it. Now it's 4. 2 minutes remain here in the first
The fuck?
half.
All they had to do was turn back around, bro. They're gonna keep running.
He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, first and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out on the field, and they're not going to play this conservative. They got a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking.
If you see people running towards the way, just stop, bro. Go back the other way and get open.
Let's just set up for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe
Look at that dude hurts, bro. What the fuck? What? Look at that dude.
not one that I've ever met.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On second down, here's Moreno. And his throw here is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because
These niggas extra bomb. They can't catch with shit. Butterfingers.
Because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Fournette. That is going
Exactly,
to be back
exactly.
up to the 25.
Good regular
Losing
play.
6 yards there to bring up 4th. Well, that play was doomed right
And
from
my
the
face
start.
is big.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't it? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. This
What
is
is
taken
this?
at the 18.
No, what are you doing? Get the fuck off
It's a
this.
53-yard punt. And the Broncos
Don't
take
click on
over
nobody,
first
bro.
down and 10.
Damn.
Now the Broncos offense, they
Ass
get set to
cheeks,
head
bro.
back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
What are you? Yo, he's a bomb. He's a bomb. He's a
Meanwhile,
bomb.
they take a shot to start the drive.
The
but
man's
this
a
is gonna
fucking
wind
bomb,
up
bro.
incomplete.
I ain't got time for these bums.
They made an attempt to get a
Time for
big
these
one
bum ass
downfield,
niggas.
but that's okay because the second part of it is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number
ass
one.
cheeks, bro. I got time to.
On third down, Vic out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And got him in. 2 yards. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go.
Something like y'all ready to motherfucking play. Quit fucking playing around.
On first and 10, here's Vic. Flushed out right.
Oh, I ain't mean to hit him.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic.
Damn, bro. That's me, though. That's me. I ain't mean to hit you.
37-yard line.
I meant to hit old boy. You did right, but he should have stopped.
Maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
That's me, y'all. You should have did a prevent, bro. You know they're going deep for it.
After the interception, here's Marino. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a first and 10 at the 18.
Get back. Oh my God, we didn't get that. Get the fuck out of here.
But not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Here's Marino to throw.
Fuck.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Come on, man.
He'll get it up the middle. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Devontae Freeman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And you got to think if this is anything other than just taking a knee,
we get a ball back, we do.
Surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This will be the final play of the half. Vic into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I was hating that man shit. I saw you. You jumped in front of me.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Man, fuck, bro. Listen, bro. Go to the first down, stop. Hold L2, that's the linebacker start.
Action here in quarter number 3.
Get in. Run away from the defenders, bro. On passing plays. Get open. soon as I hand you the ball, you push turbo. That's how you get a speed burst. Block, nigga. What the fuck? This nigga. Okay, bro. Come on, bro. We got this. Come on.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw
Get this first.
interceptions
Get
on
this first.
back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also can motivate your offensive line. I think they're going to move.
Oh my God.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Not enough there for a first. No gain as a matter of fact.
Why you ain't running it?
At 3rd and 1. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed go for it. Vic, buying time is left.
Oh my God, bro.
And they will not be able to hook up.
Why you overdoing?
So.
That shit is stupid, man. That's some fuck shit. Yo, Ty. Anybody trying to play squads? I'm gone, I ain't coming back. I ain't on my own.
Ken,
Yo.
what up, bro? I seen you over there. You was playing with some randoms or what?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm ready whenever you send it.
Alright.
You still in the game or what?
No.
Or
Send
you
to
trying
you
to
now.
find someone?
No, send to you now.
Oh shit, you got your offense there?
I brought Michael Vick. Go
You
defense.
bottom?
Mm-hmm. Go to defense.
I am right now.
I think they changed it.
We found a map.
Hmm?
I thought we found a map. You should have picked up one of them randoms.
Niggas is extra garbage. Let's find somebody.
They was garbage?
Yeah.
You want me to go ahead, coach, to see if it'll work?
It's gonna work. It's just the when you less the players, the longer you gotta wait. But it's gonna find one. Be patient, young warrior.
That motherfucker was taking too long.
Say something, baby. Say, oh, she, I did it all for you.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Go to the game show when you get a chance. Look at this play.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a short kick taking it about the 16.
I know. Me and you only. I did it all for you. Still. But I guess shit changed. Let me see. Let's get it, man. We down a lot of games.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's able to
I mean, you can wager head to head.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You hear me?
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying
Me and you can wager our must squads.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. Across the 30 to the 31.
We run to blitz his ass.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll try to run for it.
Come on, baby.
Have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
Might pass it. I don't know.
These meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is. Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other is just said that.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I seen it, man.
Into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They running it.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
New quarter. Down.
Prevent. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong guy.
Oh my gosh, man, we put hit sticking, bro. What the fuck?
A very solid gain of 27.
Nah.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one.
But listen, bro, when the passing play through the quarters, bro, take it out the air.
Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's locked up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Now you do it, bro. Take it out the air.
Pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. This now play number 9.
First try and go down on D-pad.
But it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh my God.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 18.
How did he get it?
That won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Miller. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Lamar Miller taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not the
I think he's trying to get them a bad hit off them.
21-yard line.
This shit was all I knew. I'm the highest good in hell. I promise I won't change.
First down, Vic. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
But I guess you're saying, you know
23 yards on the play.
what happened with Legend?
Now it's the Boise State.
His turbo as soon as I get it to you.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On play action, Vic.
Fuck, I can't do shit, bro.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
3rd and long for Vic. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
It kept coming.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Taking it about the 16. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners are
Now, you know they doing it, bro. Go to quarter. We get a second from it.
49ers as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Oh my God, man.
Taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a first.
It's not his zone.
And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Roethlisberger. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
He'll
be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. second down, here's Roethlisberger. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Roethlisberger. He finds Coleman. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Bro, it's not really linebacker, too.
Brandon Cooks, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now McManus for the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
If he's not doing it, then you got to switch it up, bro.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yes, you can do something. The fuck? Hit it in the goddamn quarter.
Getting set to take the field. And from
There's going to be plenty of people back there.
You think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Eagles now, as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Vic goes play action. It's caught outright by Graham. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Now, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Vic will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. And left side here, it's Graham. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this
one down
inside the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. That was second down throw for Vic. Being chased out left. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I heard you,
Brandon
man.
Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, if you want to get
L2 is the way you turn around.
You got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Vic on 3rd and 2. It's Woods. First target, first catch, and a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now it's a Johnny, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
While there's no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window. They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
So y'all need to get to the open goddamn face.
When you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Ty, do that route, Ty.
In the middle of the field where you can make a play on football.
Here's Michael Vick. He gets it to Cooks. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short.
It's telling me go for the field goal. You want to go for it?
A game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Vick to throw on fourth down. And Graham's got it. Complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up earlier. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got a man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. A first down carry now for Miller. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. This is Coleman. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They stay on the ground, and yet it's Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Lamar Miller, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 21-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start with the option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Vick on second down. Akeem Hicks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands. First and 10. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
He's got his man on the crossing route. That goes for a gain of 31.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking it easy.